Thank you, Mr. DJ, for playing my song. Thank you, thank you. Come on. Thank you, Mr. DJ, for playing my song. Thank you, thank you. Iwakatika, Iwakatika, Nula Iwakatika, Jangan ya jangkumbante. Iwakatika, Iwakatika, Nula Iwakatika.
2017 was a very interesting year for you. Can you just take me through how the year started and how it ended for you, all the highs and the lows?
Well, it started on a big note for me. I got gigs already booked. Even in 2015, my booking started earlier last year. And by the third month, I was already going out there to perform. But before that, I had private gigs. And later, I joined the girl band in Europe. We went around the whole of Europe. And it was just amazing. I sang all my songs, both Sisali, Wali, Dagare. And the shows were just everywhere. So I also traveled. I saw a lot of different places, different things. I learned new music. My new album, you will definitely hear some new style that I have decided to add. The ones I learned from my other musician friends, the all-female band. The highest for me, the first one was the Wiyaala street. I was named after in my town, so I went home to check it out. It was amazing. The reception was great, and for me, I would say maybe until I get some other award, but I think it will always be my number one because it's not easy to get your name on the pole, standing there all proud and and my people showing appreciation. What I do, they acknowledge, and I should remember that they know and they are supporting me. Then the second one was the first time to perform in front of almost 70,000 people, just singing Sesali. And they didn't care what the language, it's just music. And when it hits you, you feel no pain. So a lot has happened, but I'll say these are the ones that stood out for me.
You mentioned singing to 70,000 people in Sisala. How do you craft your act before you go on stage so that even when people don't understand the language, they can enjoy the music?
I think I put myself in the performance. I'm always excited to get on stage, so I'm happy when I get on stage. I just sing my heart out. Sometimes when I sing, people feel a bit emotional because I myself, I get on the stage and I give my all. And at that moment, every time I get on the stage, it's like, this is what I was born to do. From childhood, I've been performing and I just want to make everybody happy, smiling. So I think I transfer this good vibe, good energy to the people, and they in return, they give it back. So I'm just myself. I go on stage. I don't really rehearse before. What actually happens to me before I get on stage, let's say 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I have to go to the loo, but nothing, and it's just the excitement and the anxiety. But once I get on stage, I'm happy. So I think it's happiness and nothing else really. Sometimes people think maybe I have taken something to energize. No, it's just excitement and the fact that I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So that's the craft. Just go on the stage, be happy, and be you, be real. Let the real you show through the music. And I mean every word I sing on stage, emotionally, whether it's a joke, whether it's, everything is real.
Has there there been ever a time where you've fallen flat and you've sounded flat on stage, whereby probably when you came off stage you were like, oh, I wish I could have done better with this performance?
I don't think so. I'm not saying that for camera, but I don't think so. I have never disappointed any crowd. I have never gone flat, or it's for me, like privately, every time I finish performing, I'll go to my manager, how was it? Meanwhile, people are like, wow, and I'm still like, no, that wasn't my best. So it's like even my best, I still feel, oh, I've not done enough. I'm always trying to do more. And sometimes my manager will tell me, it's okay, relax, you did marvelous. And people come, you are signing autographs and all, but still, you know, I just still want to do it more. But I don't think I've ever experienced. I don't want to experience that. Maybe I'm yet to. But there's no stage I've gone on and people go like, blah. No, it's the other way around. We want more. We want more. Wiyaala. Then it's like, okay, if you want her to come back, make some noise. And then go like, whoa. And I go like, yeah. So I get back on the stage.
Village sex. Village sex.
Just a village lobby. If the sex word is too heavy for your mouth. lobby.
I watched the video. Now, the whole idea when someone hears village sex, well, what comes to mind is, you know, you're picturing some kind of raunchy video. They will watch the video and it's simple and it's straight to the point and it's beautifully crafted. Can you just tell me what went from the writing stage to the shooting the video?
Well, first of all, the song Village Sex, that's not the original title because it's a traditional song I arranged. My father loved this song. When I was writing the song, I asked him, and I was singing it wrongly, and he said, no, this is how you sing it. It's a sexy village song in Fonsi that we sing at the bachelorette party before the woman gets married. And it's also to encourage young men to marry the girl instead of always going to be doing lungu lungu. So that's the meaning of the song. But of course, we are musicians. You have to put a bit of excitement. And the reason why I chose village sex is because we Ghanaians, we don't like to say that word. Even you see, it's very hard. And we don't talk about sex. And the young ones, they will learn. The internet is there. They'll go and learn about it in a bad way. So why don't we talk about it? It's beautiful. It's something that God has given us. We all came through sex. We will tell you what sex is all about. But take your time at the right time. You see at the end of the video, the boys are making fun of it. Oh, you want to marry? Now that, you know. So that's the meaning of the song. And this song, you can sing it anywhere. You can sing it in front of the chiefs, everybody. It is a romantic song that we sing in the village.
So in your home region, I know you have a huge fan base. You even got a street named after you. But let's talk about the whole of Ghana. What has the reception been like for Wiyaala?
Well, for Ghana, I'm a bit confused because the type of music I do is not hyped like the way the pa things, you know. So it's a bit difficult to tell, but I know, and I know I have a lot of following. The group or the caliber of people in Ghana that listen to my music knows what's up. The young ones all listen, but it's not the everyday yo. I've been in the industry for 6 years. I'll say 2 years. From the 6 years, I think it's last year and this year, people are now beginning to pick up. And they're actually listening to the songs more. And they are taking their time to listen to the meaning. Because the kind of songs I do, if you don't take your time and listen, and you are thinking it's just going to be the yo, you won't get the meaning. But with time, people get used to the songs, and when they get used to the songs will be there for a long time. I don't want to just release a song next week it has disappeared. I don't do junk music.
But you think award shows, for instance, the Ghana Music Awards, they've been fair to Wiyaala?
I vow not to talk about the industry. But I'll be a hypocrite if I say I don't have feelings or I don't have anything to say. Or I am a musician, and when you're a musician, you ask someone. To be very honest, well, I'll say I don't know whether they are being fair or not. They know what they are doing. They are doing great. But I don't think there's space for what I do in the awards or whatever that goes on. In a lot of the award schemes and all that. There's no room for me, really. King Aisoba, Atongo Zimba, Sherifa Gunu and all, and certain musicians even in the south here, we those that we do the art for art. It looks like we are the one being ignored. Like, because we don't go around to show our big cars and hold our things and shake them and show our gold teeth and all that, insult people. No, negativity sells. Or bad news sells more than anything. So we are just put on the side. We know, we are aware, but I'd rather be in that lane than to put my quality where junk is being worshipped. In every industry, you need junk music and all that. Yes, there's space for everybody. But where it's being worshipped and quality is suppressed, you have to advise yourself and focus elsewhere where you are appreciated. I just have to say the VGMA, they are doing a great job. They know what's best. Good luck to all the competitors this year. I don't need to win Artist of the Year to be good. I know I'm good. I'm not bragging. When you're good, you know you're good. And is Artist of the Year bigger than a street name? That's the award that can never be transferred to another person. And things like this don't come easy. Elsewhere, people have their names on the floor. Mine is standing there, proud and all that. So I should appreciate that. That's the biggest award, and it's bigger than Artist of the Year and all that. So let the others compete. I have won a Female Vocalist of the Year during VGMA's last 2 years, and then Songwriter, which also says, yeah, they acknowledge that you are a good singer, you can write good songs, but you're not just good enough to take the overall. So I'm going to find my level somewhere. That's it.
Well, how's 2018 looking like for you?
2018 is great. My shows is packed all over the place. I will be performing at this year's Commonwealth Games and in Australia, and I might just be touring with Reggie and Boli. And I'm also working on a lot of projects in the north with the young kids, especially the youth. We are putting something together for ourselves. If you are youth and you are all negative, fighting and all that, I don't want to know. We have to move forward. Problems will come, frustrations will come and all that, but you have to always look at the bright side. So I'm doing projects there, and then I'm also working with UNICEF to stop child abuse. Let's be fair, working with the young girls to keep them active, and then be very confident and go out there and do it.
When are we expecting a new album from you?
This year is coming, and it's coming big. Big. In fact, there might just be 2 albums because I've written songs in English and I've also written some in my local dialect. And the sound are a bit different. So I think I have to separate the English ones from the traditional ones. So I might just have an EP and then the album itself. And I'll launch both in North Accra and then in Europe. Yes, so this year I'm just going out there to roar. The Lioness of Africa is going to roar.
I need a man to rock my body. A big strong man to rock my body.
Yeah, some years back, it was the young Lioness. Right now, you are the Lioness.
No, I'm not young anymore. I'm not young. Oh, those days when I used to be a virgin, Ajay! No.
Wait, so what happened? The village sex happened?
Oh, no. Village sex was about to, but I prevent. No, I have to marry first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm dating.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give us who this man is?
But it's you.
He has that thing and I want to grind. Yo, I want to crush his body.
He's the one.
No, but we decided that we're not gonna. There's someone else. When we met, you told me there's someone else.
I told you to bring the ring. You were giving me. You said you wanted to go. I said no, don't.
But there's someone else.
Oh no, well that one I'm not gonna talk about it. The virgin thing, no. People like to talk about funny little things, so I keep giving you funny things. Let's keep talking about it. When I marry and I'm ready to tell the world, I'll let them know. Until then, my private life is my private life. My sex life is my sex life. Whatever I do is my business.
The village sex. I keep going back to village sex. Because you watched the video that I watched, didn't you?
Yeah, I know body no be firewood. Body no be fire. Once in a while, you need to check your blood pressure. But I say, my private life, I won't tell anybody. Hey, before I realize they've tweet everything around.
Oh, but this is an interview.
I don't get ring. I always tell the guy, until you put a ring on it, I'm as available as possible. Very single and ready to mingle. So, if you want to marry me, give me the ring. Then I'll make the whole world know that, yeah.